Hi, this is Tanya Weir and welcome to Spunky Cards. Are you ready for this adorable polar bear card? I sure am. I am putting this card in all of my order thank yous this month, so anybody who orders from me is receiving this You're on My Mind card. It's super simple yet so cute, and the simplicity is really from the polar bear. I did not want to make him super fancy and dress him up, so here we go. The card is 4x4. And I chose 4x4 because if I have a 12x12 sheet, I'll cut it 8x12, go ahead and score it at 4 inches, and then cut that into 3 of these. And then I get a fourth one, so every 12x12 sheet makes 4 cards. The polar bear piece is 2.5x2, and we'll use the Stamp-A-Majig to get him on there really good. So let me ink up. And I used to eyeball everything, but lately I just like everything to be lined up very nice and neat, especially for my fabulous customers. So for them I use the Stamp-A-Majig. And if you've never used the Stamp-A-Majig before, look up my tutorial how to stamp straight with the Stamp-A-Majig, where I go over all of the details. And there is our polar bear ready to go. The other colors in this card are Concord Crepe, Concord Crush, and Baja Breeze. So, and that's what I did for the greeting too. The Your is in Baja Breeze, and then the On My Mind is Concord Crush. So let me show you how to do that. Get my polar bear out of the way. Excuse me. So I am going to ink up my stamp in Baja Breeze. Now, I said before I like it to be straight, so let me line it up with Stamp-A-Majig. And stamp one time on here, so I know exactly where I want my greeting to be. Oops. Whole point is to be straight. Okay, so I would like to stamp in 2 colors. Baja Breeze is my light color. And anytime I have a light and a dark color, I can go over the lighter color with dark. So my Concord Crush marker is going to fill in over the lighter ink that's already on my stamp. And because I'm going light to dark, I may be picking up some Baja Breeze on my marker. I'll just bleed it out just in case, but this is so dark and so strong that it's not going to mess with the marker. Now I would never ink up in red and then mark with my yellow, because the red would go into my yellow marker. So since I've been talking, let's breathe on it. Make sure it's still wet. Make sure I'm straight right here. And stamp. And I have stamped in 2 colors. Now I would clean this before I do the next card, and when I made all my thank you cards I had my little station set up, my pad, my cleaning scrub and mist, and my marker, so that each time before I went back into my ink pad I got the Concord Crush off my stamp pad. Not off the stamp pad, off the stamp. Because I don't, like I said, I don't want to go dark to light. I don't want to get my marker color into my pretty stamp pad. But that is the secret already. This piece is 2.5x2, so I cut my Concord Crush just a tad bit bigger, 2 5/8 by 2 1/8, and I'm ready to go. Let me assemble. And because I already have my greeting right here, which makes this side of the card heavier, if I was just looking at it from a weight point of view, and the polar bear is looking this way, I'm going to line it up like this. If the polar bear was looking the other way, I would have put my greeting over here. Now that may sound like a lot of theory, and there's a lot of theory behind all of this, but assemble it the way it looks right to you, because generally we have a good feeling for these things and they turn out beautiful. So these are my thank you cards this month. I am so excited you watched me do one for you, and I hope you make many yourself. This is Tanya Weir, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.